I just woke up and these are the first words I'm saying this morning. Today is the 27th of March 2025. And I slept with something on my mind and I woke up with it. I just walked into my toilet to ease myself and it was just like, you can't carry this in you forever, but not forever. I would have still said it at some point. Well, it was like, today, you can't carry this thing today. You just need to release it. Anyways, I would have to be journaling. If I was journaling, it would have been what I would have written. If I was praying, I would have said a prayer to God. I would still do that. But let me just rant first. Being in a turmoil of trying to accept that we shouldn't factor in our family and friends when it comes to who our support system is. I've been having like a great vendetta with that saying or with that school of thought. Because why won't my family and my friends support what I'm doing? We have had people who said, like, great actors. Someone coming to my head now is Efa Iwara. I just finished watching his interview yesterday and he was like, aside from his mom, no other person, was hyping him or even watching what he was doing. I'm like, okay. And eventually he became this star he is. Even if you don't understand what your family member or what your friend is doing, isn't there another way to support them? I have plenty of my friends that I do not understand what they are doing. But guess what I do? I might not consume what it is. I might not use the product. But do you need me to make a research on XYZ? Of course. Do you need me to tell other people about it? Of course. Do you need me to share it? Of course. Do you need me to do something about it? Of course. Would I come and sit down and watch the video or listen to the podcast? Or maybe not. I'm using video and podcast now because I don't know which other example to give. But it's the easiest one because I like listening to podcasts. I like watching videos. I'm thinking of something that I don't like. Okay, let's say mathematics. Yeah, okay. Let's say my friend does a mathematics content, does a podcast teaching people about mathematics, or does a video teaching people about mathematics. I do not give 2 Fs about mathematics. I hate that subject with my life, with every fiber that God made me with. But would I share the link when you send it to me or when I see it? Hell yes. Would I talk to people about it? Yes. Would I praise the fact that you're doing this? Yes. Would I wonder why is maths something we want to teach the world? Yes, I will. And I'm supporting you anyways. The support I'm giving you is to share that link. Talk to people about it. Ask you questions on why you even started. Wonder why you decided to do it. Maybe you might even come and ask me questions like, what do you want, like, which subject do you think I would give it to you. You want me to help you make research? I would help you do it. Maybe I stopped demanding from my friends. I stopped asking my friends for help, which they could have contributed to anyways. Now it makes this whole ranting sound stupid. But you know what is making me angry? What is pissing me off? It's almost a global thing that we have normalized it. Yes, even the Bible said it, a prophet is not recognized in his own home. And that is sad. Very sad. Because I always use myself for example. I cannot have my friend, my family member, I'm not even talking about the immediate family member, I'm talking about extended family members, my cousins. They had to be doing something. They don't even need me to say, oh, help me share, help me do this one. I'll be telling people about that thing. I'll be sharing it on my WhatsApp, on my Instagram, anywhere my eye beholds what someone close to me is doing. I'll be sharing it. I'll be commenting. I'll be liking. Even though I don't understand it, I'll be liking, commenting, cheering you on with the emojis. But why should I understand when that energy is not being reciprocated? It's like, oh, but you're not creating for your family, you're not creating for your friends, please miss me with that peel. So this is a phase in my life where I need all the support I can get. This is a phase in my life where if my friends and family are not involved in my journey as someone who is trying to show herself, put herself out there in the world, what exactly are they helping me with? What is there? They are relevant, but are they not missing out on a part of my life? Really, are they not missing out on a part of my life? I've refused to go with that bare minimum of, it's just your friends and your family. It's strangers that will show up for you, and that is amazing. Please, strangers have showed up. Is it shown? English, please, not right now. Strangers have shown up for me in the most dramatic way. People I wasn't expecting. Strangers have been the ones to recognize what is it that I do. Now, anybody could recognize what I do. But the fact that every week I come into your DM with a link for you to help me share, for the fact that you follow me everywhere, and there's a very big possibility that you see me posting about this particular thing every day. You see me sharing content every week, 4 times in a week, and there is no reaction whatsoever from you to me. That's heartbreaking. And I need us to understand what I'm saying here. I think I'm fine because I struggled with this last 2 years, last 3 years, even last year. I struggled with it a lot. Remember I said that it's one of the things that blocked me because I needed people to see what I was doing. But this year, I could give less of an F which of my family members or friends are reacting to it. But most times it just leaves me puzzled. I don't know how to explain it. I know how to explain it, but I'm just trying to find the right words. I don't care about my friends' reaction to my content. It would be nice if they did react, if they did show up in that way. Now, at this stage, I'm trying to understand why don't you listen, you don't share, you don't like, you don't react. It's like I'm invisible when it comes to my content. It's like I'm a ghost because whenever those links enter your DM, it's like I am chatting you up, It's like, oh, this is your friend, this is your very close friend, is chatting you up and you see it and nothing. It's never like, oh, I'm going to listen, I'm going to check it out. No, nothing. It's like I'm just one random stranger like that just entered into your DM and just put a link there. That's what I'm trying to understand because, we talk every other week. We share reels, we do live anyways, even though we are now adulting and we don't talk like we used to talk. At least, so that link will enter your DM and nothing. You see it on my status, nothing. You see it on Instagram, nothing. That's the poise I'm trying to wrap my head around. And let's not even bring that BS of, oh, they didn't see it or oh, they were busy. So since the last 3 months, since 2025 started, you have been busy that you can't. That means you have ignored me for 3 months. Do you understand? Yes, now. That means I, as your very close friend, or as your friend, you have decided not to talk to me for 3 months. And I think what is influencing this, or even before that, because I couldn't understand it. Then you see movies of how friends show up for each other. They don't understand what the other person is doing, but it's like, oh, I'm gonna be there for you. I'll be your ride or die. We're not dying for anybody, but we know what that means. Support, ride or die, support. You don't understand what the person is doing, but you'll show up with your bottle of wine anyways. You show up with your presence anyways. you talk to somebody about it anyways. You help them out anyways. And maybe why this is a sore area for me, or what I'm trying to understand is because my content is it's like my baby, my baby. But this content is it's like who I am at the moment. Everything I do now is content based. It's like Chinwendu is still there, but what is Chinwendu doing with her life now? Chinwendu is trying to figure out how to make her content better. Chinwendu is trying to create more content. Chinwendu is trying to, send out her content to the world. Chinwendu is trying to, speak to more people. That is, like, I don't have any other drama in my life than content. And for my friends to not get in on that, especially when I'm putting it to their faces, especially when I'm sending it out to them, is heartbreaking. It's like you guys don't care. You guys don't care about me because that is who I am at that moment. Chinwendu is that content at that moment. And I don't want to sound like I'm nagging, I'm whining, I'm trying to be difficult. Because it's like every other day you share things on your story, you share things on your status. What would happen if you share this one? I'm not saying you should listen. Listening would be nice. But just share it. It's like, oh, they don't want to share it yet because they want to give it a more... Oh, God, just miss me with that. I don't know. I just felt like venting and ranting. I think the bottom line of this is I do not agree with that popular opinion of your friends and your family shouldn't be crucified for not supporting you. Because, baby, I've already said the cross for crucifying them. And yet again, I'm saying support could come in a variety of ways. It could be in a variety of ways. Just show me that you're trying. Because I see you posting other people. I see you sharing other people's content. Even when you don't listen, even when you don't like it, even when you don't understand it. It's heartbreaking. And, yesterday I was missing my friends too. And I just remember that we haven't spoken in a while. This is what adulting will do to you. It will just, because you have a lot to do. And the little time you have, you want to colonize it for yourself. You want to use it for yourself. You want to use it to lie down, to watch something on Netflix, to eat, to sleep long hours, long luxurious hours. Of course, you want to talk to your friends, but you miss yourself too. You miss your alone time too. And the days you guys manage to speak is like little words here and there. Just surface things. Most times whenever I do my radio shows now, I feel like I'm not giving it the depth I used to give to it, because those deep, soul searching conversation, I haven't had it in a while. I haven't had that in a while. It's a human. Fair. I just thought of something. Fair. But there are people to have it with anyways that are not my friends. That are not the usual people I used to have those kind of conversations with. But with these people now, it's like it is laced with an energy that tires me out, that wears me out. Which is like complaining, whining. Recently, I've been having a hard time hearing people complain. Like once you start complaining excessively, it's like, oh God, not again. Especially when I know the quality of your life. Not, when I mean quality, I don't mean like you're living in heaven. But you have it better than most people. So just suck it up and go and rest. So I've been having a hard time, having conversations with people that complain a lot. If you're my friend listening to this, I don't even know whether this will come out. Because this is what I normally do. Like whenever I'm angry or whenever I'm ruminating on something, I just bring out my phone and talk about it. But now, since I said podcasting, it's like everything I record must be sent out. So I'm not sure this will be sent out. But if it's sent out, I hope I've had this conversation with my friends before it's sent out, and I hope they understand. I don't know. If it comes out, thank God. If it comes out, thank God. If I have the conversation with them, thank God. If we are still talking, thank God. If I'm not a hermit or a loner, thank God. Oh, I'm just grateful for life. Grateful for life. Grateful for life. I'm grateful for life. Grateful. Bye bye.